Welcome to a brand new episode of Virgin Galactic Fridays, and we will talk about the space stock. We will talk about the stock chart. We will talk about Cathie Wood selling all their shares at ARK Invest, the space exploration fund, ARK-X, which is a breaking news. Is she doing the right thing? Does she knows anything? What is her really goal behind that? We will dive into that. So let's go. So let's talk about Virgin Galactic stock first. The performance over the last week was absolutely devastating. I mean, we lost since the last Virgin Galactic Friday 13.64%. And how Peter Lynch always says, how low can it go, right? And we don't know. Nobody knows actually, and therefore you are best suited when you go for dollar averaging. What does it mean? Just buy every now and then. If you believe in this company, then just buy. Now, let's have a look into the 1 month performance. Also, this is quite shocking, right? I mean, 37% in just 1 month. And if you're looking into the 3 months performance, then it's even worse because there we lost 66%. Now, when is the turnaround? Nobody knows, but I believe as soon as we go going to space, the stock will follow, okay? From the ground to space, not only for the spaceship, but also for the stock itself, because this is what it all matters, right? I mean, obviously from the 66% that it went down over the last 3 months, it's mostly because of the overall market that is quite bad. But then think about the downward spiral that was created for the stock for the delays of the spaceship. So as you can see now, the delays as per earnings call is fixed, and now the mothership has some issues to solve. It sounds like another delay, and that's why the stock was under pressure quite the last couple of days. Now the market cap is below $4 billion, guys. So I believe that that's really a good price. But I said this many times, okay? I would also buy Virgin Galactic for $26 because I know the long term is very potential, and that's why I'm sticking with this company. Let's see what the stock chart can tell us a little bit more where the situation currently is with Virgin Galactic. All right, let's dive into our favorite stock on Friday, because it's Virgin Galactic Fridays and it was earnings week, and since then we just keep on diving at this moment. Okay, this trend is definitely here if you're looking into that, already established since about 15th of March. It goes straight down, and now it's really depending what the news next week will be. Okay, this can be either the huge finish him stock influence, or it can be the to the moon influence. Because guys, if they will announce that there's not a big deal to fix it and fly it soon, then this will be very positive. On the other side, if they say no, they need a little bit more time and so on and so forth, then this will be quite a bummer, right? So this will be important. And from the stock chart, you can see here also we are going into a wedge where at latest in the 28th of June it should be something in either direction, because the downtrend bottom here and the uptrend, the top of the downtrend here, meet together and something happened then usually. But I hope that this will hold for now, the 15.50 resistance here, and then we're going back up. Here you can see also the RSI levels are quite low, so the stock is very oversold, which is also a great news, right? If you're seeing this resistance here at 15.50, let's have a look. So this is definitely established and held quite nicely here back in September as well. We went a little bit lower than that towards here in the summer. So we went here to even 15 levels, but here's another big resistance where the stock was for a very long time actually. And this was like the go-to price for Virgin Galactic, and it stayed here from about 9th of April until 10th of July, so pretty much neutral for such a long time, and that's why it's also a stronger resistance here that we will see in the next couple of days. So this should hold if the news or the overall market is not too bad. But again, we don't know. We, as you can see here from the ticker, also Airbnb, somehow great numbers, but is down 3%, right? Same with other growth and momentum stocks like Tesla, Palantir, all are much down from their all-time highs, and so is Virgin Galactic, plus the weight on the delayed test flight. But I hope that this will be very soon solved. Now, as you can see here, what's also is happening is that the 50 moving average here, let me just clean all the drawings so you can see it more clearly. Here you can see that the 200 moving average actually, moving quite neutral, while the 50 moving average crossed the 200 moving average, which is always a sign of temporary oversoldness, in my personal opinion. Can you say it in English? Oversold? Oversoldness? I don't know, but you get the point. It's oversold. This is another indicator here. So I hope that, with some great news, we should see some improvements in the stocks as well as the company. Let's dive into the next category. So when Cathie Wood actually came to the space scene, everyone was excited. What she's buying, satellite companies or Virgin Galactic, because she had already Virgin Galactic in their robotics fund. And now was the question, will she load up a huge amount of Virgin Galactic space stock in their space exploration fund? But when ARKX, the ticker for their ETF, came out, we saw that Virgin Galactic was just number 19 out of 36, which then increased a little bit. But then she suddenly, just a couple of weeks ago, started to unload. Okay, and as of this recording, she is owning almost no Virgin Galactic as of this moment in their ETF fund. So you can see here the last position, 39, is Virgin Galactic at about 7,574 shares, which is about 121,789. I guess some of you guys, have more shares than ARK Invest right now. It's, by the way, it's 0.02% of the overall fund. Okay, so just to remember that for a second, and then think about what can be the cause. And the number one cause is actually that she believes that space tourism is not such a big market. Okay, her mindset currently is like, well, if there will be more space companies that will offer more internet to more remote areas, Netflix will be the one that will benefit from that. So actually not so much sometimes focus on the main company that creating value in the space, but the, let's say, second layer of company that will create. Okay, so I think that is quite interesting. I think that this is quite unusual, but she's right. I mean, you don't have to be that much aggressive against now Cathie Wood as a space investor. You have to think, okay, she has a point there. Space tourism will be not a big market, okay? It cannot make Virgin Galactic alone to a $300 billion company, all right? I don't think so. I agree with her. But what we can do actually is we can grow from this very niche market of a tourism company in space to a, overall space company that has different kind of revenue sectors. Okay, now we are tapping in a little bit into the research thing. And we know now from the recent earnings report that this is quite lucrative with $2 million per flight, okay? So much more than we can make with those tourists. And as you can see here, so one step till the other, we can gain more and more. And I think this is fantastic. I mean, this is something that is the buildup of a fantastic company to start with a niche. I mean, look in the book of Peter Thiel, 0 to 1, you will see that, he is a big fan of companies starting in the niche and then growing over there. Okay, so I think this is something that is not too much of a concern. Virgin Galactic has a really big mission now to focus on their test flights, to make us happy, to make shareholders happy, and everybody that trusts in Virgin Galactic as of now. So I think that it's not a great move in terms of money management, because I think in the short term, even not in the long term, if just in the short term alone, Virgin can quite significantly get value, and then you will see that it was a mistake by Cathie Wood to not stay in Virgin Galactic.